all doing well. Today's video is going to be a haul. I actually went to the mall yesterday. Keegan was kind enough to watch Lane for me and let me go on my own, which was nice but kind of lonely at the same time. But I felt like I actually had time to sit there and look at things. So I picked up a few things yesterday, and then some of the items that I'm going to show you are also from, I believe, about a week ago or so. So yeah, I'll get into those items first. The first store I went to was Bath and Body Works. I just finished up a Slatkin & Co candle. The scents that I had were all kind of fallish scents, more like cinnamony and just, I don't know, wintry. So I wanted to get back into like happy spring scents. So I think it was either a week ago or 2 weeks ago they were doing the 2 for $20 deal, and normally I think one candle is, yes, $19.50. So the first one I got is Peach Bellini. Both of them, I'm not gonna lie, these two were the ones that I thought that smelled the best, but also had the prettiest color. I don't know, I really wanted like a pretty pastel-y candle on my vanity. So this one is described as a sweet tip twist on a classic blend of white peach, yellow mandarin, and black currant with jasmine and a splash of juicy orange. So I love these candles. I know $19.50 sounds like a little bit much. That's why I always wait for 2 for $20. And there was actually a lady behind me who gave me, it was either a, I think 10 or 15% off coupon, so it ended up being like $17. I thought that was really sweet. But yeah, I love these and they last forever. They're just the giant 3-wick candles. I'm obsessed with this one. I think I may like this one a little bit more than the Pink Sangria, which was the other one I got. And the lid is off. How pretty is this one? Just like the colors, the orange and pink and yellow. I don't know, this one's so girly. This is probably the one that I'll leave on my vanity. And this one is described as a refreshing island classic made with a juicy, I promise I can read. Okay, a refreshing island classic made with juicy raspberries, zesty mandarin, and sugared grapes soaked in brandy. That, I don't know, that last part sounds kind of weird. But yeah, this one's super citrusy, but it still smells really good. And then I just did the 5 for $5 with the hand sanitizer, since my family and I are always like running around at Disney and the parks and stuff. I just want to make sure our hands are nice and clean. The other 3 that I got, one is actually on my keys. We're kind of more boyish, like I love sports and stuff, just so Keegan and Landon would actually want to use them. But the 2 that I got that I really liked, I haven't tried before, were Mango Mai Tai and Paradise Coconut. So yeah, I actually got 2 of these. This one smells so good. And then just one of the little things, because it makes it easy just to latch this on the inside of my purse or on my keys. So that was it from Bath and Body Works. And then the next place I went to was Lush. This was actually something I purchased a while ago, so some of the things I've either used up or Landon has, so I'll show you what I have left. Landon adores the bath bombs and bubble bars from Lush, so I like to get those for him. So one of his favorite products, I do have one left of his, is the Ickle Baby Bot. So if you do have a small child, or I guess even an older child, this is the perfect right before bedtime. I think it has like lavender and chamomile in it, and it's one of their cheapest ones. I believe it's $3.95. So if you're not familiar with bath bombs, these just like kind of fizzle into the water and turns the water a really kind of bluish pastel color. I will normally break this in half, like just right down the middle, so then Landon gets 2 uses out of it. And then I picked up a couple skincare items for myself. One of them I've already used up. It was a mask called Cosmetic Catastrophe. I originally went in for the cupcake mask, which I think is more targeted towards teens, just to help battle acne. I did like that one, but I will say I do like the Cosmetic Catastrophe one more. That one, I wish I had some more left, is made with blueberries and something else was in it. I forget what exactly it was, but you just slap the masks on. They do have to stay in the fridge, so they only have a lifespan of I believe like 6 to 7 days. But it's $6.95, and they do give you a good amount in a little black jar. So yeah, you just rub that on, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then wash it off with warm water. My skin feeling nice and smooth. The product that I used before that was Angels on Bare Skin. This was my first time using one of Lush's facial cleansers. So these ones just kind of come like in a Swiss roll looking thing, and they just chop off a piece. I just asked for a really small slice, so this was only $6.22, and I've had this I think for about 2 weeks now. So as you can see, there's still quite a bit left. It came in a big kind of spiral form, and you can see there's little lavender seeds right in there, or dried flowers, I don't know exactly what. So you just break off a piece about this big, and you put it into the palm of your hand, put a tiny bit of running water underneath it, and then just scrub your hands together to create kind of a thicker paste. So there's also chopped up almonds, lavender, and something else in here. So it really helps exfoliate your skin, but it isn't too hot. I've been using this every night and I haven't noticed any problems. So I probably will repurchase this one, although I do kind of want to branch out and try the others. Then I picked up a shower jelly. This was my first time using one of these as well. Before, I always just used bath bombs and bubble bars. but I really do like this. So if you're not familiar with shower jellies, it's basically, I still use a soap. How do they describe this? Apparently you could use it in your hair too. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. But you just rub it all over your body. It's like second kind of, not soap, but I guess something I use like post soap. It's almost like an in-shower lotion type thing. I don't know. So they just look like this, and they're so cute. These only come in 2 sets, at least at the stores where I live, in Whoosh and this one, Sweetie Pie. So while my skin's wet, I'll just rub this up and down my arms and my legs. It's just really moisturizing and nourishing. You can use it, or I'm sorry, you can store it in your shower. It's fine. If you want something really refreshing, you could definitely chill it and then use it. I asked her how long these typically last. She couldn't give me exact time, but she said I'd be surprised with how long it would last. So yeah, I've had this for 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, and I've been using it every time I've showered. So yeah, I still have quite a bit of that left. Oh no, there's some on my finger now. Okay, and then the first time I went, when I bought like Landon's and bath bombs and bubble bars, I had spent a little bit more money, and she only gave me 1 sample. Then when I went the second time, the guy was like super nice and we were chatting it up, but he gave me a whole bunch of samples. 2 of them I've already used. He did give me a small sliver of the Honey I Wash the Kids soap. I think this is one of Lush's most popular ones. I don't know, I really like it. It just smells like really sweet honey. He gave me 2 shampoo bars, which are in my shower, and then a sample of the Veganese conditioner, which I haven't used before. I don't know, that's quite a bit. This is kind of more of a herbally citrusy scent, so I don't know, I may try that today. Gave me a small sliver of the Whoosh shower jelly, which this one is so cute. This one is definitely super citrusy. I don't know, I feel like this is more geared towards guys though. Sweetie Pie is just really sweet and girly, and then this one's just more citrusy and fresh. So also Lush has kind of a recycling program like MAC. Before, Forever 21's bracelets and like everyone's bracelets would always just fall off my wrist because that's like the only skinny part of my entire body, like I said before. But now Forever 21 carries bracelets in small, medium, and medium large. So the small mediums are still a little bit big, but if I slide them down further, they definitely do stay on my wrists. Unfortunately, I didn't leave the price tags on these because I have worn several of them multiple times because I've had these for about, I think, 2 weeks now. The first set I got looks just like this, and these are in small medium. So as you can see, these ones definitely do stay on my wrist, which is nice. So it just came with a lime green, a teal, and a pink. So I've been stacking these with my watch, which I'll show you after the bracelets. The second set I got, I don't know how these came together either. I got excited and took them apart. This set, it came with a whole bunch of bangles that looked like, you know, just the plain gold ones like this, which I'm not that crazy about. There's one with like little seeded micro beads on it, but these were the ones I got it for. These were called the Ivory something. All of these were anywhere from, I think, like $6 to $8 or $9. So yeah, I thought this one was really pretty and detailed, but I love wearing these 2 white ones like in between these colored bangles. I feel like if this was one bangle, it would be so pretty. So I've been stacking them like this with my watch. And then the last set I got came with pearls and just random ones. This one's, I don't know, I thought this was going to be cuter. I'm not that crazy about it because of the giant bow, but I wanted the little pearls, and then these little teal bracelets. I bought another set, I don't know where they are. So yeah, that's what I got from Forever 21. Nothing too exciting, but I don't know, I needed bracelets. Okay, and then the watch I've been wearing, this rose gold watch, is from Kohl's. It's regularly, I believe, $100. I don't know if they do power hour every day or how that works, but whenever I went in, the lady was like, oh, if you wait 5 more minutes, it's gonna go down either 20 or 30%. So it went down to like $70, and then my mom had a 20% off coupon, something like that. It ended up being where I paid $54 for the watch. So, and if you buy your watches from Kohl's, they'll take the links right out of there free of charge. So this one just looks like this. They do have another Relic Rose Gold watch that doesn't have the rhinestones on it. Whenever I was at Playlist Live hanging out with Tracy and Stephanie, they had that one, and I like fell in love with their watch. I really wanted a Michael Kors watch before, but I just couldn't really justify paying that much for a watch because before I never even really wore watches. But I don't know, I saw theirs and it was so cute, so I had to copy them. But I got the rhinestone one, so it looks just like this with the little chronographs or whatever they're called. So yeah, if you've been looking for more of an affordable rose gold watch that's still pretty sturdy, I would definitely recommend checking out Kohl's. And these watches come with a 12-year limited warranty. So I remember Stephanie was it was either Stephanie's watch or Tracy's watch. I forgot. One of theirs had a tiny little glitch with it, and they just sent it in, and Relic sent them, either fixed it or sent them a brand new one. So yeah, I don't know what Michael Kors policy is on that. Hopefully something really similar, if not better, since the price is a lot higher. So these are the things that I got yesterday. First, I was in Nordstrom. I guess I'll show you the dress first. I was at Nordstrom because my in-laws sent me a really cute dress for Easter. Unfortunately, it didn't fit right. The bust was tight and it was just really short, and then when I tried the size up, it was way too big. So I ended up getting store credit and looking around, but this dress they sent me was really pretty, like white with lace and crochet knit. So I really liked it. I wanted something similar, so I found this dress. I may post a picture of me in it because on the hanger it doesn't look as cute. It doesn't really give it justice. So this is by the brand Eliza J. So it's just a really long maxi dress, but it just has tons of detail. It's all lace, so once it's past your hips, then the pattern kind of changes into this. I don't know. On a hanger, it doesn't look that good, but once it's on, it looks really pretty. I think it's going to be so pretty with this chunky neck or any kind of bright jewelry for spring and summer. So I was really excited about that. Afterwards, I went downstairs and was looking around the cosmetic section. The main reason I went downstairs to look at the cosmetics was I wanted to try the Chanel Soleil de Tan Universe, something like that. I don't know, I probably butchered that. The little cream bronzer, just because everyone raves about it. I watched the sample on my wrist and it was so orange on me, like, I don't know. I had the lady put a little bit on my face and I just wasn't crazy about it. I don't know, it just looked so orange. It didn't work out for me. So then I went to MAC just to look at the Real Sexy collection, just because I haven't been to MAC in a while and I wanted to see things in person. There was nothing that really caught my eye. I don't know, I feel like I have enough makeup. But I was looking around and then I saw this and I had to get it. This is from, I believe, the Extra Dimension, and this is a MSF in Whisper of Guilt. First of all, the little embossing or imprint, whatever you call it, in it is so pretty. I've already used it once or twice, so some of it isn't as detailed now, but I am obsessed with this. I was between this and Soft and Gentle, but Soft and Gentle kind of gave a gray cast on my skin, whereas this was really nice and gold. These are so pigmented, and I think this will last a while, so you can use this to highlight your cheekbones, or I think on your eyes or in your inner corners it'll be really pretty and bright. So yeah, they're super pigmented. I think this would flatter pretty much anyone's skin tone. The woman who helped me was Becca, and she was incredibly nice. I started talking to her about MAC foundations. The only one I've ever used was Studio Sculpt, and that was just way too heavy for my skin. I don't know, I just bought that on a whim like years ago. So I was kind of saying that I wanted to try the MAC Studio Fix Fluid and all of these other things. So she was like super kind and made me 3 samples of foundation just to see which I would like first. So first is Studio Fix, which I've never seen. I don't know, I've never gotten a foundation sample from MAC before. Their containers are so cute. So it looks like this, and then it has this little wand on it just so you can really scrape the edges. She filled all 3 of these to the top. So I mean, I'll be getting several uses out of all of these. Definitely be able to see which one I like the best. But she gave me Studio Fix, Studio Sculpt, which I know, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna like that one because like I said, I had it before, and then Match Master. So if any of you guys use these and you like them, let me know. The last store that I went to was H&M, which H&M, if you haven't been recently, they have so many cute spring items right now. First thing I got was this necklace, which I'm crazy about. It's a really pastel pink, I guess kind of like a salmony pink color. I only just put this on a couple hours ago, so I don't know if it's gonna bother me or not, just because the Forever 21 necklaces, I can't wear those. Any of those ones that are gold or silver, those chains like break my neck out in hives. So hopefully this doesn't do it because I really like it. This necklace was $12.95, so a little bit more expensive than some of the Forever 21 ones, but it also just feels a tiny bit heavier too. So hopefully it'll last a while. But yeah, I think this is so pretty with a plain white t-shirt, with that dress. You could really mix this with anything. I got everything. I ended up getting, I think, 6 things for like $64, which is really nice. Was it 64? Something like that. I don't know. The first thing I got was just a white long sleeve button up shirt. I got this just because I've been wanting to wear this lacy tank top that I got under it, I think with rolled up sleeves, and this necklace would be really cute. It's really thin. I mean, it's probably not the best of quality, but for $12.95 you really can't complain. I like it because it's not a stark white. I don't know. It's kind of more of a creamy white shade. The next thing I got was just a basic tank top. I wanted a looser tank top, so I did get this one in large. Hopefully it fits okay. Normally I'm a medium in H&M's tank tops, but like I said, I wanted this one to fit a little bit more loosely, so super plain basic striped navy and white tank. This was $7.95. Then these two shirts I got, I'm obsessed with. They had 3 or 4 colors and I ended up getting 2 of the colors. The first one is this canary yellow. So it just has this lace, and then it does come with a little built-in, whatever you call that, under thing. So then it's not completely like sheer and see-through. But yeah, then it has this gold zipper in the back, which is just too cute. So they had this in a cream, a blush color, a baby blue, and I think that's about it. This is from their, I think, Conscious collection. Yeah, their Conscious collection. So there's that. These, I think, are fairly recently just came out because they were in the front of the store, so you shouldn't have a problem finding them. Like I said, I got it in 2 colors, so I got the canary yellow and then this really pretty pink color. So they are like more of the wider loose tank tops, but with white skinnies, it looks so pretty. So once again, just really pretty lace detail with the gold zipper in the back. These were only $14.95 and the quality feels nice. It's not like super cheap like Forever 21. So I got 2 of those. These earrings for $5.95. I thought it would be really pretty with both of those tops that I just showed you. So just gold dangly earrings with little fuchsia rhinestone thingamabobbers. And then the last thing I got were white skinnies to wear with both of those tanks. These were only $9.95. They had them in black as well. A plain black, which I really wanted, and then a kind of leathery looking pair that I really didn't like at all. This is just the denim by H&M. So yeah, $9.95 for white skinnies. You can't beat that. I tried the color skinnies on at Target. The material of those were so thin, they weren't really denim. I don't know what it was. It felt awful. These are definitely thicker and better quality. You could definitely probably find better denim, but those ones at Target were $24.95 and felt like garbage. These are $9.95 and feel way better. So yeah, that was all I got from H&M. I think that's pretty much it. I did buy this book, Miss Peregrine's, I don't know, Home for Peculiar Children. What can I speak today? Children. This was in the young adult section, but sometimes those books are the best. I don't know. I actually ended up reading this in like a day and a half. I loved it. It was really different and interesting. The pictures in it are super weird. But yeah, I can't really tell you much about it without giving it away. It was a New York Times bestseller, so you know it's good. I really enjoyed it. It was just something weird and different, like I said. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any comments or questions, definitely leave them down below. You can always find me at Twitter. It's just the same as my username. Also on Instagram, once again, the same as my YouTube channel name. So yeah, that's it for the video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and film my Birchbox video and a hair care video as well. If you guys do have any other requests, like I said, just leave them down below and let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, also, if you guys haven't checked out my last video, I am having a spring giveaway that's going to be ending this Friday. You can win some OPI nail polishes, the NYX Nude on Nude palette, along with a couple of other prizes. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.